Now we turn to the UN climate conference in Paris. Negotiations have made progress as the new draft agreement has been released, but there is still a long way to go before reaching the final deal. Kate Parkinson reports from Paris.
Some big issues still need to be resolved, but the draft is shorter, 14 pages shorter than the previous draft, which was tabled on Saturday. The French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius said this is a sign of progress. 2/3 of the unresolved issues have been resolved, he said, but nothing is agreed until everything is agreed. And there are some big issues that still need to be resolved. For example, how far the agreement should be trying to curb global warming. That's still under discussion, as is who is going to pay for it. Financing has been a huge issue from the start. Developing countries are insisting that rich countries pay up to help them switch to a low carbon economy and to help them cope with the effects of extreme weather conditions. Well, the United States on Wednesday made efforts to try and unblock this issue. The US Secretary of State John Kerry, speaking here at the climate conference, said by 2020 the US will increase the amount of money it puts into climate grants to $860 million.
The United States is committing to double our public grant-based adaptation investments by the year 2020. And we are prepared to do our part, and we will not leave the most vulnerable nations among us to quite literally weather the storm alone.
It remains to be seen whether that pledge will help to bring together the rich countries and the developing countries. And as I said, financing is just one of many issues that still needs to be resolved. The French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius has warned delegates to prepare themselves to work through the night, through tomorrow, probably continuously, he said, as the Friday deadline looms. Tough talks in the coming hours and the coming days. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Paris.